Well, back here at home on Oahu, a ceremony on the campus of Washington Middle School shining a light on a piece of Hawaii history that not too many people know about. Kamakapili has more.
211 years. That's how long one story has been hidden from Hawaii's history. This week, however, a story of an African-American slave turned advisor to the king has been revealed with a commemorative plaque here at Washington Middle School. In the year 1810, Anthony D. Allen, a slave from New York, landed on the shores of Hawaii after working on a ship following his escape from slavery. After being at sea for nearly a decade, he befriended King Kamehameha I, becoming a close advisor. Allen built a close enough relationship that he was gifted a plot of land that today is where Washington Middle School on South King Street is located.
This site that we're standing on right now was on just a strip of land, and the ocean was beyond it, the streets out here. With no houses, no nothing. And he had his farm and 10 houses and hotel. So he actually had the first resort in Hawaii with 10 grass huts and a hotel and a bar and a bowling alley.
Now, hundreds of years later, the school has been dedicated as a National Underground Railroad Network site. This project is a result of a collaboration between Washington Middle School, Obama Hawaiian Africana Museum, and the National Park Service.
The National Underground Railroad Network for Freedom is an organization that basically is telling the stories of more the expanded aspects of the Underground Railroad, because there were so many different ways that slaves would use to try to escape the injustice and the brutality of what the slavery was.
In the 1920s, the property was then sold to the state's Department of Education. Today, this history holds relevancy to the students who attend school there every day.
We feel that our students have a better chance moving forward, right, when they learn about the circumstances that Anthony Allen came from and others, right, that they needed to overcome in order to be successful. And in these days, our students here, in particular, are come from some of those dire circumstances.
History shares that no one needs to remain in challenging circumstances if you're willing to work your way out of it. If allowed, stories of the past, like that of Anthony Allen, can serve more of a purpose, one that sheds light on how to best move forward into the future. For more information on this project and the National Underground Railroad Network to Freedom, head to our website, KHON2.com. Kamakapili with KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.